Here is a book I'm happy to show you. It's Releasing Your Potential, Expanded Edition. It contains a study guide as well. Now, this is a complete, integrated, principle-centered approach to release the awesome potential that's trapped within you. With penetrating insights and pointed anecdotes, this book reveals a step-by-step pathway to releasing your potential. Now, if you've been frustrated by your dreams, by your ideas, by your visions not coming to pass, this book will activate buried treasure and ignite the wheels of productivity that are dormant within.
We're going to talk tonight about 10 principles on how to effectively fulfill your dream. You know, the saddest man on the planet and the poorest person on this planet is a human without a dream. If you don't have a dream, you are really poor. You see, no matter how much money you don't have, as long as you got hope and a dream, there's always the possibility of gaining the success you're dreaming about. And yet, the most frustrated person in the world is a person with a dream, but hasn't experienced the reality of that dream. Now, I believe that everybody here tonight has a dream, or had a dream, or still you're carrying one in your heart. As a matter of fact, I know that of all the 5.7 billion people on the planet, including the 94,000 that was born last night, every human being has been birthed with dreams and the ability to dream from God. That is why young babies, children, toddlers constantly are always dreaming wild dreams. How many of you ever dreamed dreams before? How many of you ever thought of being a fireman or a nurse or a doctor when you were 10 years old? Let me see your hands. How many of you been dreaming of building or flying an airplane or going on the moon when you were 5 years old? Let me see your hands. How about 15 years old? How many of you ever dreamt of being in charge of a country when you was 14? Let me see your hands. Yeah, I wanted to run all the countries in the world. Everybody dreams. As a matter of fact, there are people here tonight who are still frustrated because their dream is still as far as it was when they were 20 years old. And the reason why people's dreams don't come to pass is because they haven't learned how to exercise the principles that are designed in God's creation to fulfill dreams. Now let me explain for a moment what a principle is, because principles are different from facts. A principle is a law that is established to create the environment to successfully produce the performance of the promised. Now, what I mean by that is every manufacturer builds into his product principles by which that product functions, and if you follow those principles, everything that the manufacturer promised you, you'll experience. For example, your automobile was built on certain principles, and that principle product was placed in the automobile before you received the car. When they built the engine of the automobile, for example, they built it to operate on gasoline, maybe unleaded, right? And because they did that, when you bought the car, the principle was already built into the engine. So you couldn't decide to put what you felt like into the car. You had to put what the manufacturer designed the car to operate on. That's why if you like apple juice or orange juice or pineapple juice, the car doesn't care. It likes unleaded gasoline. So if you want the car to function for you, what you have to do then is submit to the principle of the automobile manufacturer. And once you do what the principle commands you to do, the car will function for you. So success is really based on the obedience to principles. Write that down. It's a very important, simple concept. Success is based on obedience to principles. In other words, being successful is not luck. Being effective in your life is not a matter of being a lucky person or a fortunate person. Success and top performance in life is literally a simple process of obedience to principles. If you do everything the manufacturer commands you to do, then you should get from the product what they promise you in top performance. And so even as we see that in the normal creation or manufacturing of human products, the same thing is true about what God created. The plants around me are products of principle. That is why God really doesn't create trees anymore. God does not come down to earth.
Releasing Your Potential, the expanded edition, because it includes a study guide. Now, this book is available at better bookstores all over. It's available at the website on the screen. It's available at the 800 number on the screen. And it's also available at your favorite online book source. Releasing Your Potential, the expanded edition, by probably your favorite teacher and mine, Dr. Myles Munroe. Get it today.